Hey there, StarCraft fans, it's falconpaladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2. It's going to be Clem and Serral here on Oceanborn from the Esports World Cup. Top left, it's going to be Clem. Bottom right, going to be Serral. Last week on Sunday, Clem took down Serral. Can he do it again here on Oceanborn? Can he repeat the trick and the mastery he showed with Terran versus Zerg here? Multitasking, macroing back home at the same time, not showing any weaknesses against Serral in a TVZ with so much money on the line. Yo, Clem looked unstoppable last Sunday, and can he do it again here today, this Sunday? Hit that like button if you wanted to see how Clem handles Serral, or maybe if Serral is going to win. So, Hatch first in it. Here is Serral. Rax first in it. Here is Clem. No proxies here from Clem. He knows he can beat Serral in a straight-up macro game, and Serral is shaking in his boots right now, man. Yo. And is Clem going to win another Premier Tournament? There are no Premier Tournaments scheduled for 2024 other than Home Story Cup. And is that a Premier Tournament? You can vote on that at Polls.it, our sponsor for today. Today's poll from Polls.it is, will Serral figure out Clem by the next Premier Tournament? We don't know when that is, but it's a yes or no question. Either he's working on his game right now to beat him and he will, or Clem is too fast and too strong. This is Polls.it, a social media platform by a giant StarCraft fan. He found my channel when he lost his job, and his MyCast helped him get through the unemployment phase, and he's trying to launch a social media platform. So, it's not just some giant corporation Polls.it, it's just one dude trying to start it out. So, every single person that starts an account using their email address or their Google account, I get a kickback from Anthony, who again is trying to get Polls.it off the ground here. So, if you want to support the channel and support Anthony, a giant StarCraft fan, go ahead and sign up and vote and maybe create your own polls, right? And we'll have a good time. So now, back to the cast. All right, again, sign up for Polls.it, link in the description. So, tractor down, pool down. We're going to make a Reaper, or maybe 2 Reapers, or maybe 3 Reapers, but nah, we're not going to make 3 Reapers, otherwise there would be 2 racks right about here. So, Reaper on the way, SCV on the way to make sure it is not a pool first here from Serral. Serral pool first very rarely, but not never, right? I know that's a contradiction and a double negative, but you know what I'm talking about. So good here. Clem versus Serral. I just want to fast forward to see the fights, man. Just high APM, high skill here in 2024. And ka-chow. There we go. Reaper on the way. Serral, hatch down, excellent. Queens, very good. Forlings on the way here as well. Overlord scouting, just to give a little bit more of an early warning for when there's a Reaper coming in. And ka-chow, there it is. Okay, so again, Slowlings can defeat Reapers on creep, but microing your heart out here is very, very important. And Clem knows it. Ooh, there we go. Got a kill. Fair enough. And then the Queen pops. And yeah, that's pretty much standard for the Reaper dance with those Slowlings. 3rd command center starting at 2 minutes and 40 seconds. We got a factory starting up here. A reactor that's going to be swapped onto the factory here at 2 minutes and 50 seconds. And just microing on the front lines hard as he can here. Forcing a Queen to walk out to protect this drone. My goodness. And just delaying. Okay. 3rd base down at 3 minutes and 5 seconds here. 2 minutes and 30 is where you want to be, especially in a TVZ with a super fast 3rd base. Serral doesn't know it's a super fast 3rd base, but I think his game sense is twinging here, right? Yo, so hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're interested to see how Clem is going to try to take down Serral here, or more appropriately, how Serral is going to try to take down Clem. Based on the last few times I have cast these 2 players, man. Yo, so excited for this stuff. What's the play going to be? It's going to be Hellions, right? The opening and the standard is going to be very standard at this stage. Nothing crazy from these guys. Banshee could mix it up a little bit, and there we go. Banshee coming up off of that starport. Serral's not going to do anything crazy about this, right? Right. Hellions, think about bumping in there. Ooh, nice snipe on the Reaper. Reaper-chan goes down. Creep spread looking okay. Creep spread connecting all 3 bases is the priority, but further creep spread's always nice. And queen positioning, man, it looks easy when Serral does it, but when there is a Terran out there with Hellions kind of bouncing back and forth between the 2 openings, ooh, accidentally attacked his own hatch there a little bit. It's hard. It's hard to get your queens in position where they need to be perfectly every time. It is really, really frustrating. Banshee Cloak is coming in. Overlord screaming into the main base, and this is what Serral does, man. He scouts you, and against a lot of players, this is your death. Like, he sees that tech lab working. He sees that barracks. He sees that factory getting a reactor, and he knows what's going on out here, right? It's going to be Hellions, probably Hellbats on the play with that reactored factory. Going to be Marines, probably no siege tanks on the mix. And this is the death for a lot of Terran players, is Serral recognizes what you're doing and shuts you down because he knows how to deal with it once he knows what you're doing. It's really tough for Terran players like Maru, right? Like Cure, like some of these high-level Terrans in the meta today and in the professional scene. But, this is Clem we're talking about. Clem can be like, you know what? Why do you see what I'm doing? Why don't you check it out? Oh, factory actually swapping out. We're gonna swap the racks onto the reactor and swap the factory onto the tech lab. Now we're gonna go for tanks. Ooh. Okay, that's really fun actually. Because yeah, you could leave the factory there, make a lot of Hellions, turn them into Hellbats. There could have been an armory back here. The Overlord didn't get deep enough to see that. So maybe this is a fake out. Maybe this is a thing where Serral expects Hellbats. And that's actually going to be siege tanks. That could be really problematic because queens against Hellbats are great. Queens against tanks are bad. So if he just chose to go heavy queen here, but you also want queens against the Banshees. It's like an impossible situation, honestly, for Serral right now. He's just going to do everything, right? He's going to have Banelings. He's going to get Lings. He's going to get queens. Big time hits here, keeping that queen alive. Massively important for Serral in this game. Hellions come cruising in and then pull back out, which again kind of leads into the narrative that what if it's a Hellbat play? What if it is? Oh, this is crazy. Clem powering up so hard here at 622. Got that 3rd base, obviously. Come on. Serral doing nothing to try to shut it down, but he's got a 4th base. He's droning. Income has been going back and forth with those mules here on the income advantage tab. Hellions trying to cruise up around the right side. Infestation pit getting fired up from Serral. Hellions, again, it looks like they're trying to stay alive, doesn't it? Like they want to transform themselves into Hellbats. So it's Banelings. Look, it's Banelings. It's Queens. It's a lot of Lings, too, though. And Lings jumping on those tanks is a good answer to those tanks for sure. So we'll see. We'll see what Serral does about this. Because the attack is coming, right? We're at, it's about 7 minutes. It's about time. Somewhere to 6.5 to 7. Lings, I don't know if the Lings saw the tanks, man. I do not know if Serral knows these are tanks. He does now. Yeah, he undoes that Baneling morph, cancels it, gets the Banelings out of there. Here we go. This is really the stuff. High ground siege tanks. Oh, there we go. Jumping on one of the tanks, taking it down. There we go. Stutter stepping. Serral backs it out. He doesn't want to go for the whole kill here. Maybe, can he pick up that tank? He's unsieged, though, so he can be picked up if it gets dangerous for him at the moment. Got a hive on the way. All right, Ling Bane, jumping in. Tank does get target fired down. He was unsieged. He's sieged now, and he is completely dead. So Serral handles it. He's cool. Ling Bane Queen can handle pretty much anything that comes out of there. Out of that, 3-base timing attack that Terrans are so favored by and loving. And pick up! Decent hits there. Marine corpses on the ground. Cloak Banshee and Marines attacking Changelings. Keeping an eye on what's going on out here. Dude, he's going to snipe this hat. This is the power that transfuses. Keep it alive, but no, the Banshees trying to attack on in. There's no detection available. There's an Overseer morphing in down to the south. And it's enough. It is enough for our guy. Holy Haralabob. This is absolutely crazy. This is what Clem does, though, man. He sneaks in from different angles and kills tumors. And if there's a response, he picks up and he gets out of there. Whoop! And then he attacks over this way and he has to pick up. Gotta pick up, gotta pick up, gotta pick up. Pretty good pickup. Not perfect, but hey, a perfect pickup is hard to pull off. That was an alliteration by accident. We got Vipers coming in. We have an Adrenal Gland upgrade situation here. And Burrow from Serral. No sign of an Ultralisk Cavern or anything. Doesn't really have the Hydras either, does he? Does he have a Hydra Den? No, it's Lingbane Queen with Adrenal. Mind you, and Vipers, mind you. So Lingbane Queen Viper. I'm okay with this against this Marine tank setup. Big fan of Hydras, obviously, but, you know, if he doesn't want to make them, I'm okay with it, because he will have Infestors. At least access to them, and Vipers, and Adrenal for his Lings. Widow Mines, yeah. So another reason to have these Hydras is because they can pick off Widow Mines very easily when they have that range upgrade, which they're gonna do. Okay, 3 tech labs being added on a time back home from Clem. That's probably more of a, I don't know if you want Marauders here. Yeah, Widow Mine split. Pretty good. Takedown tank. Not even close to alive. And Serral's on fire here. This is the kind of opening he wants here at 9 minutes and 45 seconds. This is how he wants to play. And a Hydra Den does get fired up. Okay, he recognizes the Widow Mines and says, yeah, okay. Well, let's go ahead, get some of those guys out. Marauders being added in. Marauders to absorb Baneling shots. Yes. Marauders fight very poorly against Hydras, though. Cost for cost. Siege tanks in the front. Blinding Cloud. Tanks get no shots off as they get obliterated by these Adrenal Lings. Overseer's being taken out rather by the Widow Mines. Man, back onto the creep and safety. Okay, creep's looking okay from Serral too. That's huge for him. It gives you the ability to retreat from a further out position. And then if the creep is all the way back here, like towards the 3rd and the 4th base, right? Drop heading in that obviously got scouted. This drop front, again, swinging at the same time. This is what Clem does. He'll attack you 2 places at once. These guys get shoved away. I assume this gets shoved away too. Yeah, okay. So Serral is having a pretty good game. He dealt with the early attack perfectly. He's dealing with all the subsequent attacks perfectly. He's not losing much. If any drones died at all, 2 drones have died, and a single hatch has gone down so far. It seems like acceptable losses here from Serral, but Clem has a way about him. He's got a 4th base where, yeah, you will deal with him for the first, 10, 11 minutes of the game. And then at 14 minutes, you'll be like, what happened? Because like 2 or 3 engagements, that's a huge Baneling shot. And the hatch goes down again. Oh my gosh. Widow Mines. No, big hits. Yeah, that's a good split, but that was 2 good hits in the last 10 seconds. These medevacs are trying to run around back here and do something. They're keeping the Queen's attention at the very least. And guess who has another stimmed attack? Running into Serral's 5th base. Lings, no. Canceled hatch. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Clem gets a hatch. He cancels another hatch in about 60 seconds of game time. Then he killing some drones? I have no idea what's killing drones right now. Did you drop in here and kill some drones somehow? That seems impossible. Really does. Gonna abduct? Yeah, abducting into the Queen's parasitic bomb, maybe. Mixed in there, too. Let's see what we got. We are sucking energy off of that hive really hard, huh? And now abduct? Yeah, abduct, snipe, abduct, snipe. Beautiful. Okay. Then we extract off of the spawning pool and the extractor for additional energy there. Ling, Bane, Hydra, Overseer gets picked. He picks the Overseer off because he's like, you're not going to push if you can't deal with Widow Mines. Oh, the hits on the Widow Mines today. Largely killing Lings, which is not as big of a deal here from Serral. They're not getting like huge Baneling shots or anything. But, 1 Widow Mine shot on like 12 Lings, it adds up, especially if these are Adrenal Lings that they're... Oh, big hits again. Oh, surprise Baneling attack from the other way. Pretty good reaction time there from Clem. That was insane. So this base is not happening. This base is sort of happening. This base is back. This base is coming in. Serral trying to rebuild bases. Able to get no pressure up on Clem at all. And then, as soon as I say that, he does. Immediate pressure comes in. And by that, I mean he falls back almost as quickly as he came. A couple Lings get in there. Yeah, 6 SCVs dying. That's acceptable losses. Again, pushing in. Getting chased back by just a handful of Marines and Marauders because we're off creep, man. Ooh, but abduct on the medevacs and a snipe on the medevac. No, but one of the medevacs does go down. The other one manages to stay alive here. Infestors on the way. Lurker Den coming in here too. Banelings on those Hellbats. And he's so good, but no, Hellbat lives. Ah, and then retreating Baneling dies. Might as well just send those Banelings in there, dude. Just a suggestion. Okay, Lings all upons there. Is there enough? Don't know. Serral expanding. Got his bases going up the top right side here too. Income is favoring Clem right now, but Serral's up to 76 workers, exactly where Clem is. And the extra base is going to help here a lot. But Clem, again, expanding like crazy. Got a ton of production out here. Has a Ghost Academy. Not much to snipe with Ling Bane, Hydra, Viper, which is why I like it so much, because snipe is so friggin' good. Clem himself is talking about how Ghost should get a nerf, and so they're considering making Ghost 3 supply instead of 2. I'm not sure if that's enough, but I don't know. Ghosts are really good, man. That snipe ability, the EMP, their basic attack is pretty good against Lings, too. Oh, they sniped Viper there. I think that was a Viper died. Maybe an Overseer, although more Overseers do exist. There's the split. There's another Widow Mine. You're going to split one off on that one? I don't know. He's going to fall back again. He doesn't like what he sees here. And, of course, Clem has another army down south with Liberators this time. Because, of course, he has Liberators this time. Fungal, but no follow-up. Those guys are very lucky. It's rare to catch a Fungal from a Serral Infestor and have it not actually result in your death long-term. Yeah, hatch down. Oh, man. Viper down is the guaranteed damage, and the hatch does go down. Hatch is down all over the place. This hatch is being safe, but Clem's being so patient up the top side. Insane amount of patience here. Clem, oh my gosh, killing hatcheries. Oh, no way he gets this one. Absolutely not. Parasitic Bomb gets tossed down. Medevacs have to split out, and Widow Mine, another pretty big Widow Mine hit there. Banelings crashing into nothing. They don't do bonus versus Ghosts, and the Marauders obviously are a bad thing too. Nice burnout on that Infestor. It was burrowed, but Scan takes it down. And Clem, 190, 186 supply. He's just kind of focusing on winning here. Sniping individual Hydras down. Sure, why not? And that's a good game. Clem gets the win in 15.5 minutes. What did I tell you? Serral had a really fast, really good first 10 minutes of the match. And then Clem just showed up and was like, no, I'm just going to win like the next 10 of 11 engagements and kill a bunch of your hatcheries. He's killed 4 hatches so far. He forced to cancel on another one, and this one is dead. That is the first frame of a dying hatchery. It's exactly what it is. So, incredible display from Clem again. Like, are we surprised by this by now? No, I don't think so. Clem is macroing like an absolute god. He's multi-pressuring in multiple locations. He's keeping attention in the main base. Every base that Serral has today was under attack at some point in the first 15 minutes, and only 15 minutes of this match. Income is favoring Clem pretty heavily with the hatch kills and some drone kills there. Not that many, though. I mean, 8 SCVs died as well. Not a big deal. And then moving away from tanks into Liberators seemed to be a good idea. And then there was just too much army. If this base dies and this base dies, then Serral's on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total bases, and Clem's on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total bases. That's not a winning formula. And at TVZ, Clem is able to get us back, get the Zerg player back onto even economy, and that is death, man. That is crazy, crazy, crazy good. So that is a fantastic TVZ for you for your Sunday today. I know it's not a 35-minute game. I get that, but these things feel so jam-packed. Clem and Serral, it's like Maru and Serral, man. It's like Innovation and Serral back in the day. It's like Raynor versus Clem. Those games are always jam-packed, too. Just these high-level TVZs are just so fun to cast. And these Ghosts, man, they're key to everything. Everything. They're sniping Overseers, Vipers. They're killing Hydralisks if they have to. Look how cool this guy is, looking down the barrel of his scope. Man, he's so cool. He's the coolest guy. It's awesome. Ghosts, they need a nerf, says Clem. You think he's right? Ooh, maybe I'll pull her up a Polls It poll for that too. But seriously, sign up for Polls It. You can vote out there. It is a free social media platform based around polling. Falcon Paladins all over the place out there. It's a lot of StarCraft. A lot of StarCraft 2. So come check it out. And if you sign up again, Falcon gets a bonus. So that's going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void and a Sunday cast. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. If you like what you saw and what you heard today, you can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.